Hello and welcome to the Daily Coaching Lockdown Football Training Session. So today's session number 30, and today I have 4 key parts to our session for you. So first of all, we're going to start off with a warm-up, then we're going to move into a passing exercise, then we've got a ball mastery exercise, and then finishing up with a ball movement exercise. Now for this warm-up, all you'll need is a space, a ball and 4 objects. Now I've got cones, but if you don't have access to cones, get your hands on anything from jumpers, t-shirts, jackets, trainers, toilet rolls or cans, anything you can get your hands on around the house, okay? So once you've got your 4 objects, once you've got your space, and once you've got your ball, we're ready to go. Cool, so for this warm-up, what you're going to do is you're going to set out your 4 objects like so, okay? So I've created a kind of path or a journey which I'm going to try and follow, okay? The objects are not all in a straight line. I've got them kind of scattered out, but it's following a clear line, so it's a bit of a slalom in which I'm going to try and follow. Okay, what's going to happen is you're going to start away from the first object. Okay, ball starts on the floor. In this warm-up, we're going to get lots of touches on the ball. We're not limited to just one touch, in terms of just our left foot or our right foot. Okay, we're going to try and combine both of them together. And what's going to happen is you're going to dribble around one of the objects, then you go around, come back, go around the second one, come back, go around the third one, come back, fourth one, come back, and then we'll start again. Okay, so we start from the first one, travel around the cone, come back, travel to the second one, go around it, back to the start again, go around to the third one. Remember I said you can break your feet here, back to the start again, go around to the fourth one, go around, and then back to the start. And once you're back to the start, you can start the game again. So go around the first one, go around the second one, go around the third one. Try to avoid the objects. Around the fourth one. Try to control the ball. And then go back at the start again. And what you'll do is you'll do this for about 30 seconds, okay? Just keep on going around each one. Once you finish them, come back to the start. See how many times you can get around the course inside 30 seconds. So I'll show you one more time. So around the first one, back to the start. Second. Third, fourth, that's the start, and then I'll restart the game again, okay? You could possibly also go in the opposite direction, so I could go to the fourth one, to the start, third one, second, and then go to the first one again. Alright, so you do it in either direction, go from the first one, then the second, then the third, then the fourth, or go fourth, then third, then second, then the first one, okay? Cool, that's the first part. The second part of this warm-up, okay, so remember we're getting lots of touch on the ball. What will happen is, the first one, I go around once, okay? So, first one, around once. Back to the start. Second one, because it's number 2, I go around it once, go around it the second time. The third one, can we guess? I go around it once, go around it 2 times, and I go around it a third time. Fourth one, around 4 times. So 1, 5, 3, and then 4. And again, similar to the first part of the warm-up, you could go in the opposite direction, okay? So I'll go around to the last one first, because it's number 4. Go around 4 times. We'll keep controlling the ball. Trying to get those objects. third time we're going around it. Go around it one more time. Then I go on to cone number 3. Remember 3 times round. Once. Three times. Then the second. We go around it twice. And the first one, we go around it once. Okay, so first of all, starting off by going to each one individually, then coming back, then progressing it on in the second part warm up, where you're going around the number of times based on the number of cone, okay, objects. So first one, I go around once, second one 2 times, third one 3 times, fourth one 4 times, okay? And then again, you can do it in any pattern, so you can go to the first one to begin with, or you can go to the last one, okay, then work your way backwards. The key thing here is we get lots of touch on the ball, lots of variation with different parts of the feet, left and right foot, and lots of continuous movement, okay? Changing direction, keeping the ball under control. Most important, as I always say, taking it with us on our journey, okay? Really good one to get us physically warmed up, okay? And also a little bit of mental, psychological elements to it as well, in terms of knowing which cone you're at and how many times you actually have to go around it, okay? So you're having to keep track of that as well. Give it a try and see how you get on. Cool, so that was our warm-up. So remember, some of the key points take away from the warm-up, okay, is that we're getting lots of different variations of touches on the ball, using our left foot, right foot, insides, outsides, sole of the foot, laces area of our foot, using both of our left foot and our right foot at the same time, so combining those movements together and getting lots of repetition within touches on the ball, okay? Really good physical exercise, okay? Obviously making lots of movements going forwards, backwards, changing our direction, okay, and getting lots of touches and becoming comfortable and confident actually moving with the ball, okay? Moving the ball, keeping it under control and taking it with us on our journey. Good effective warm-up, okay, for ball movements on the ball and also getting physically warm as well. Cool, now we're going to move into our passing exercise, and for this one, you need a space, you need a ball, and you need 2 flat surfaces. Now my suggestion would be that if you're indoors, okay, using the corner of a room, so you have 1 flat surface in front of you, and then 1 to the side of you as well. Okay, if you're outdoors, having a flat surface such as a wall or a door, okay, and then maybe getting a chair or a table, something quite light which you can then turn on its side, and you can put that flat surface just to the side of you, okay? So, once you've got your space, once you've got your ball, once you've got your 2 flat surfaces, we're ready to go. Right, so in this passing exercise, what you're going to do is you're going to need your space and you're going to need your 2 flat surfaces, okay? Now, I advise using a corner of the room, okay? Because that way you've got 2 walls in which you can use, okay? And it creates a nice right angle, which we're going to be trying to develop our passing skills, okay? So what's going to happen is I'm going to stand directly in front of one of the flat surfaces, okay? Obviously, it depends on how wide your flat surfaces are, so how much space you have available to you. And what's going to happen is I'm going to start with my left foot, okay? Now, you can start with your right if you want to, but I'm going to start with my left, and I'm going to show you how we actually do this practice. So, we're working on becoming comfortable and confident in executing passes, okay? Using our left foot and our right foot. So what happens is, I pass with my left, stop, open my body, pass my left, stop, turn, pass my left, stop, open my body, stop, turn, pass, stop, open my body, pass, stop, pass, stop, pass, stop. Stop. So I'm getting the motion of number 1, opening my body, okay, to face a new direction in the pass. Or if I'm going into my right hand side, when I stop the ball, I'm turning to be able to face the new direction. Okay, it's either opening your body, okay, or it's turning your body. Okay, so again, I'm kind of opening up my body, but this time I'm leading with my right foot to open up my body, whereas before I'm leading with my left foot to open up my body. Okay, and we're just going to get some nice routines within this. So, passing, stop, passing, stop, passing, stop, passing, stop. Okay, now remember, if you're more advanced, okay, I'd be looking for you to take one touch just to make the pass, so no control in between. So pass, 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 so I'm basically making the movements of opening up my body and turning a lot more frequently, okay? And the moves can happen a lot quicker as well, alright? Be careful and think about the amount of power you're putting behind your pass, so you have enough time to be able to react, okay? If the ball comes back quicker to you, you have to react quicker as well, alright? So think about the amount of power, speed and weight you're putting behind your pass to allow you to get into a nice routine. Okay, the important thing is, again, I only open up my body, but also opening up my foot, okay? So that I'm able to have my foot, my kicking part of my foot to the inside, parallel to the flat surface in which I'm using, alright? Then you do it with your right. So again, I pass to one of my flat surfaces, okay? I stop it, open my body, pass, stop, turn, open my body. Remember this time I'm leaving my left foot, stop, turn, open my right, pass, stop. Again, trying to get into a nice routine, we're getting some consecutive passes in and some repetition within that movement that your body's having to make in terms of opening up or turning to face the new direction of where the pass is going. Again, think about the power, speed and weight behind the ball. And again, if you're more advanced, looking to try and see if you can do that with one touch. Cool. Make sure the pass looks accurate as well. Make sure that foot, the inside of it, parallel to the area in which you're aiming to the pass. Okay, cool. So, they're the first two techniques we're going to look at. The next one we're going to look at, okay, is I'm going to look to say if I can pass to my right, then pass to my left. Pass to my right, then left. Right, then left. Right, right. So I'm not having to do as much of the opening of my body now, okay? I'm using two of my feet, I'm combining my movements together, okay, to avoid me having to open my body. And actually, I'm putting it in the disguise on where that pass or the movement of the ball is going, okay? Pass, 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 pass. And it's good just to get in the routine of these two different types of techniques, okay? Passing with the same foot, and combining with opposite feet, alright? And then exactly the same, in the opposite direction this time, okay, so passing my left, then right, left, then right, left, then right, left, then right. Cool, make sure it's not too hard, remember you want to be able to react. Right, my left. See, I can ball's too quick, okay, then we're going to have to react quicker. The key thing first of all is really trying to master that repetition and rhythm, okay, to your passes. Just like this. And again, when you get more confident, then you can try and put a bit more power, speed and weight behind the ball. And so on. Cool. Okay, so two different types of techniques. Okay, one where you're using the same foot and be able to open or turn your body, okay, to try and face the new direction of the movement of the ball in which you want it to go, so the pass you're making. And then the second one, adding a little bit of disguise on, okay, so passing with one foot and then passing with the opposite foot into the opposite direction, okay, creating that right angled pass. So again, like I said, it's adding a bit of element of disguise, whereas before it was opening our body. This time we've got the same body position, but we're just using the other foot, so we're combining our movements together, okay? With that one, repetition is key. Like I said, become comfortable and confident in actually performing the repetition within the movements or the technique. So getting a rhythm behind your passes, and then as you become more confident, that's when you can go to just one touch, and as you become more confident as well, that's when you can start putting more power, speed and weight behind your passes. Give it a try, see how you get on. Cool, so that was our passing exercise. Now remember, some of the key points to take away from the passing exercise is that we was really trying to become comfortable and confident in executing passes using the inside of our foot, okay, the left side of the left foot and the right foot as well, okay, and trying to see if we can combine movements so that at times we're opening up our body or turning our body to face a new direction in which the movement we want the ball to travel within, so a new direction, okay, or adding the element of disguising, which we've done in the second part of that passing exercise, where we're using one foot to pass the ball to maybe our left foot, and then we're passing with our right foot, but this time we're not opening up our body, okay, so we're adding that element of disguise, element of surprise, okay, within our movement and within the direction in which the ball's travelling. Key thing with that one, again, is lots of repetition, just making sure we're becoming comfortable and confident in actually executing the movement of the pass, understanding how much power, weight and speed we need to put behind that pass, and understanding the more power, speed and weight we put behind it, okay, the less time we'll have to react, be able to move or adjust our body or open up our body to face the new direction in which we want our pass to go, okay. So again, with that one, lots of repetition, kind of a technique and exercise, okay, really trying to develop and understand how to actually make these passes, either through using the same foot or combining our left foot and our right foot together. Cool, now we're going to go into our ball mastery exercise, and for this one, all you need is a ball and a space. So once you've got your space, and once you've got your ball, we're ready to go. Cool, so for this ball mastery exercise, okay, it's not very physically demanding, it's more so working on the techniques, okay, so getting lots of repetition, using both our left foot and our right foot, and it's all about moving and controlling the ball, okay, using different parts of the feet. So what's going to happen is I'll start by using my left foot, okay, starting your space. What's going to happen is I'm going to take it through slowly, and to be fair, most of the examples to show you will be quite slow as well, okay, maybe speed up towards the end, show you a little bit faster, okay, but key thing, like I said here, is repetition within becoming comfortable and confident in executing this technique. So what happens is, I start with my left foot on top of the ball, okay, I'm going to roll it towards my right hand side of my body, okay, and then, using this front part of my foot, okay, I'm going to control the ball by having my leg behind and putting that front area on top of the ball. So as I said, I'll show you an example. So I roll it to my right side of my body, I'm then controlling it with the front part of my right foot. Okay, so control, roll across, control, again, control first, roll across, control. Okay, we're not going too fast, we're just getting some nice repetition within moving the ball using the sole of our foot and then controlling it using that front area of our opposite foot. Roll across, stop. Roll across, stop. Roll across, stop. Okay, we'll do it this for about 30 seconds. Go one direction, control it. One direction, control it. One direction, control it. Okay, as I said, as you get a bit more confident and comfortable, speed up. Okay, forcing you to make the movements a bit quicker. And the key thing is you want to try and control the ball, catch the ball before it makes contact with your foot. Okay, so as I roll across, try and stop it before it actually gets to my foot again. Okay, a couple more. Last two. One more. Cool. Okay, so that's on that side of the body. Again, try and make lots of repetitions. As you saw, not too physically demanding, okay, just making some movements with the ball of my feet, moving it with one foot, controlling it with the opposite foot, okay? And it's exactly the same for the opposite side, okay? So again, right foot, roll the ball towards my left hand side of my body, and then stopping it with the front area of my left foot, but foot goes behind and on top of the ball, okay? And again, what you might find is that in terms of balance, okay, it's easy to do it on one side, you're a bit more comfortable doing it on one side, and that's why it's key to make lots of repetitions within this practice and focus on doing it on your left and your right hand side of your body, okay? Moving the ball and controlling with both those feet. So moving it across, stop, okay? Again, move across, stop. Move across, stop. Alright. Remember, try and catch it, control it before, actually take the ball off in. Try and catch it and control it before it makes contact with the other foot. Okay, make sure it's still as we start. Control. 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 As you see, I'm getting a bit more confident and comfortable with it. I'm going a little bit faster with the movement of the ball, which is just forcing my leg, which is controlling the ball, to react a bit quicker. Okay. I'm going to try and catch it with the opposite foot. There we go. One more. Cool, okay? And then final one. Nothing too different, okay, except for this time, can you try and do alternatives, alright? So I might roll this way, stop. Roll that way, stop. This way, stop. That way, stop. This way, stop. That way, stop. Oh, we roll foot there. Okay. Stop. And so on. Cool. Remember, like I said, this one, all about the technique, okay? Just becoming comfortable and confident actually executing this movement, moving the ball with one foot, controlling it with the other foot. Lots of repetition, okay? On your left side, your right side, moving and controlling the ball, and then finish it off with alternates, just to be able to make more realistic reactions, and again, become more comfortable and confident in actually executing this movement more frequently, okay? Give it a try, see how you get on. Cool, so that was our ball mastery exercise. Now remember, some of the key points to take away from the ball mastery exercise is that there was no physical demand, okay? It was all about focusing on developing a technique, okay? That technique of moving the ball with one foot, controlling it with the other foot. We focus on using it on our left and our right side of our body, so moving with the left, controlling it with the right, moving with the right, controlling it with the left. And again, the key thing with technique exercise is that there's lots of repetition within it. I really did try to focus on making sure that we don't move the ball too quickly, okay? Because we just want to get used to the movements in which our feet actually have to make to execute the movement, okay? So which direction do our feet need to move in to move the ball, and how are we moving our feet, or having to adjust our body to be able to actually stop it and control it with that front area of the foot. So repetition is key, okay? It helps us to become more comfortable and confident in actually executing the movement. Once you do become more comfortable and confident, then you can start moving the ball a bit quicker, and then you can start looking at doing an alternative side, just to try and make it more realistic to movements that you might make within the game, or how you may have to react within the game as well. Cool, now we're going to move into our ball movement exercise, and for this one you need a space, you need a ball, and also you're going to need a light. Now I've got a laser. If you obviously don't have a laser, you can use anything from a torch, possibly even a lamp, okay? And you're going to need some assistance from somebody else there with you, okay? They're going to be the person that shines this torch, this light, this lamp, whatever you may have with you. So, once you've got a space, once you've got a light, lamp, torch, whatever it may be, once you've got your ball, and once you've got some assistance from somebody else, we're ready to go. Cool, so in this ball movement exercise, what you have to do is you have to make the room or the area in which you're using a little bit darker, okay? So I've made it a little bit darker within this room, and what you're going to need, and the reason why you need to do that is because you're going to have a torch, okay? Now I've got a bit of a laser here, if you don't see a laser, you can use a torch, and basically the idea is that you'll have somebody to help you with this exercise, okay? Now what that person will do is they'll shine the torch or the laser or the light, okay, into a certain area in the room. So as an example, you can see where it's lighting up here. Okay, your task will then be, using just your left foot to begin with, can you travel to that area with the ball, okay, using your left foot. So I'll do a few examples. Okay, the ball starts on the ground, Okay, obviously in this one I'm using the light by myself. Obviously if you have somebody to help you, a lot more ideal. What happens is you shine the light somewhere. So as an example, I'm showing over in this area. Okay, I now travel to this area with the ball. Okay, so now I'm showing it somewhere else. Travel to that area. Somewhere else. Travel to that area. Travel to that area. Somewhere else. Travel to that area. So remember, you're following the light, keeping that ball under control. The closer that ball is to your feet, okay, the more chance you stand at being able to react quicker to the light. Okay, then we move on to our right foot. Okay, so again, we shine the light somewhere. Stop. Around. Stop. Ooh, just stop doing enough time there. Oh, use my left foot then by accident. Last one. Cool. Right. Then what you'll do is you'll look to use both of your feet to move the ball around. Okay. Now the key thing with this is that obviously when the person's shining the light, okay, you need to be aware. So that's why you have to have the ball so close to your control. So your awareness of looking around, seeing where the light's going to be shining. Okay. Challenge, additional challenge for more advanced players, if the person with the light can go on before you even get there, turn it off, then you don't get a point. Okay, so you really want to think about those explosive movements, those touches which will push the ball into the direction towards that light. Okay, that's the key thing in this exercise. Can we try and make explosive and quick movements to the light, okay, before the light obviously goes out. And again, like I said, if you've got the ball under control, those movements are going to be a lot easier to be able to make, okay? And the final one, doing it with both of your feet, okay? So we're using different parts of the feet, like I was with my left and my right, inside, outside, sole, laces, okay? Different parts of the feet, but this time being able to use both of my feet and maybe able to react a bit quicker, okay? And then again, what you can do is set yourself a time limit, so you might go for 30 seconds to a minute, just seeing how many times you can actually catch the light before it goes out. 3, 2, 1, and go. Go to there. You could leave long distances between each light. There we go. Last few. Ball keep under control. You're going to get there before the light goes out. Remember, if you don't give it enough time, it goes out. No point. Okay. Once you get there, stop it in enough time. Last few seconds. So, with this one, really fun one, okay, because it again allows us to have a little bit more movement, okay, a bit more reaction within our exercise. a little bit of a challenge in terms of can we get there before the light goes out. But in this one, really important why it's a ball movement one, is we're getting lots of touch on the ball, changing lots of different directions, getting various touches, inside, outside, sole of the foot, laces, really thinking about those explosive movements to take us towards that light, okay? And getting there nice and quickly, all right? And again, like I said, older age groups, challenge can be light going on for a shorter amount of times, okay? Younger age groups, the light can stay on for a bit longer, okay? To allow you to actually get there. So the key thing is as well is knowing where it is. And that's why it's so important that we're not looking at the ball, we're looking around, ball's under control, we can feel it with the inside, sole of our feet, front area of our foot, laces, okay? So we don't have to look to see where the ball is, we're now looking for the light, okay, and trying to react as quick as we can to get to there. Good fun one, okay? Lots of movement, but quite a nice exercise to finish on in terms of having a bit of creativity and freedom within our movement. Give it a try and see how you get on. Cool, so that's the end of session 30. So just very quickly to recap on some of today's key points, okay? So it was really a big focus on two things: movement with the ball and techniques. So movement with the ball, okay, there's opportunities where we had to try and follow a path or a route in which we were trying to take the ball, obviously travelling forwards, backwards, changing our direction to do so, keeping the ball under control, moving the ball and taking it with us on our journey, using various parts of the feet, left foot, right foot, inside, outside, obviously sole of the foot and laces, area of the foot as well, combining both our left foot and our right foot, those movements together. Then obviously the later part where we looked at our ball movement, it was all about the reaction, okay, so understanding and exploring these different ways to move with the ball, using our left and right foot, different parts of the feet, okay, to get to the area where the light was shining on as quick as possible whilst the ball's still under control, okay? Then in terms of techniques, obviously we're looking at the passing techniques, so understanding how to actually make and progress and develop those passes, using either the same foot to open up and turn our body, or using both of our feet, combining those different passing movements together, okay? And then obviously as well, when we're looking at our ball mastery exercise, was really focusing on the type of movement that we make where we move the ball on from one side of our body across the opposite side and then controlling the ball as well. Key thing with techniques, again, is lots of repetition, very similar to the ball movement. The more times you do things, the more comfortable and confident that you become actually executing these movements on the ball, okay? So repetition in today's exercises were key, they're crucial. Cool. That's the end of today's session. I really hope you enjoyed it, okay? As always, please make sure that you subscribe, like, comment and interact with the video. Let us know any type of sessions in which you want to see coming up, because remember, we're going to try and make them as relevant as we can to you. But remember, today's sessions, repetition is key, okay? So lots of repetition, lots of focus on developing these movements on the ball today. Cool. I hope you liked it. Good luck at the exercises. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care, and I'll see you soon.